Okay then folks, so that was the trailer for the upcoming DLC, The Lair of the Lost Lord for Ni no Kuni II Revenant Kingdom, and as you can see it will be available in just a few days time as of when making this video, the 13th of December to be precise, and as far as I'm aware that is the release date for both the PS4 and PC versions of the game. So I know a lot of you who have had the Season Pass, including myself, have been waiting a long time now it seems to actually see what it is we'll be getting for our purchase. And, well, at least it does appear from this trailer that there is going to be quite a few new features included in this particular download. So it will be available separately as well if you don't have the Season Pass, but the amount it costs I'm not yet sure of, to be honest with you. But let's just have a look at some of the things that were shown in the trailer here, starting with this. So here we have a screenshot from the trailer which shows the new dungeon called the Labyrinth. This has been announced previously, though not a lot of information had been given about it. What we do know is that the main antagonist of this place, or found in this place, is called the Wraith Prince, or the Prince of Wraiths, or something along those lines. So presumably we're going to have to descend, you know, into the depths of the labyrinth in order to face off against him. And just a few things here on the screen that have jumped out at me. First of all, there appears to be an increase in level cap. I'm not sure if this has been announced previously, but if it had, then I seem to have missed that. But currently in Ni no Kuni II the level cap is 99 for your party members, but quite clearly here you can see that the level has been raised to at least level 112, and presumably higher than that, since there does appear to be an experience bar next to Evan's level there, which appears to be gaining still at that level. So perhaps it's been raised to 115, 120, maybe even higher. I'm not yet sure. If you actually know what that would be, guys, please do share in the comments section. If not, we'll have to just wait a few days to find out. But there's a few other things we can see on the screen here as well. First of all, the Labyrinth has at least 34 levels, so it's obviously going to be another, you know, quite deep dungeon. Hopefully it's going to be fun though. The last dungeon, which was the final Dream Door, Faraway Forest I think it was called, was 30 levels, expanded to 40 in the last DLC, but it all got a little bit samey as you made your way through that, in my opinion. So hopefully there'll be some variety, perhaps some events that will take place within the Labyrinth in order to keep things spruced up as you're making your way through. We also seem to have a new set of objectives here called Orb Objectives, which you can see at the top right corner of the screen there. I'm assuming these are going to be some kind of optional objectives that you can, you know, master or whatever during the dungeon run, or perhaps it's part of the new quest system. We are being told that there are going to be new quests available in this DLC, so maybe that's the form they're going to be taking, is in this form of objectives. I'm not sure. But as you can see, these seem to be special requirements you have to complete the dungeon with in order to achieve, such as winning without using healing items or without skills. That could be quite a challenge. Or winning with a ding-dong combo strike. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe I'm just forgetting from the main game, or perhaps it is something new. But they also seem to award certain amounts of stars. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be. We'll, again, have to wait and see to find out. But nice to see some different features and that being introduced into the dungeon system here. And hopefully this will be something that's manifest throughout other dungeons in the game as well. Though I'm not going to get my hopes up on that. And finally, whoever's playing this seems to be using rubbish equipment. Evan's weapons, very low in attack power. We're getting weapons that drop with 600 plus attack power in the current game, so I'm not sure why an end game dungeon, since presumably the Labyrinth is meant to be played after Faraway Forest, they are using bad weapons here. Maybe that's just for the sake of taking the video for the trailer more than anything else, but maybe there's some other reason for that which we don't yet know. Alright, let's move on. Actually, if we just go a couple more seconds through the trailer, we come to this screen where we can see that the Labyrinth is now on level 84. So this is going to be a tremendously huge dungeon. I really hope there's going to be an opportunity to save as we're progressing through this place, because the previous endgame dungeon, Faraway Forest, which originally had 30 levels before being extended to 40, usually took well over an hour to go through, and with no opportunity to save, you pretty much had to put that time to one side before starting the dungeon. Well, I mean, 84 levels, and I'm presuming it's going to go up to about 100, since that would be a nice number from 84 to round up to. That's just insane, so we'll see how that's going to play out, but like I say, hopefully there'll be a way of saving progress as you progress through this place. And just to note as well, the player is now using weapons that are much, much stronger than what is currently found in game, with that currently equipped weapon with a whopping 857 attack power. So I can't wait to wield whatever this dungeon has to offer for us. Alright then, let's move on. Here we can see a sampling of some of the new character development mechanics, which should be fun to engage with, I'd imagine, and it's going to do with martial arts specialists that we can encounter or something along those lines, and it looks like they're going to give us points that we can work with in order to learn new abilities for our party members. So as we can see here, Bracken has 5 method points. It looks like they're cool to work with, and she can go ahead and learn decisive devices, which is the only thing we can see here in this particular screenshot, and that would enable the use of impactatrons and wearable repairers. So I've no idea what either of those would do, but it sounds like something I want to get. So, you know, please do let me know in the comment section what you think so far about this new method of advancing our characters. It also seems it's going to be tied to this new building, which we'll be able to set up in our kingdom called the Specialist Training Ground. So I'm looking forward to seeing how all this plays out in the game when the DLC releases. Here we can see Bracken using one of those new abilities that she just learned, and as you can see, unleashing a ton of AoE damage. Oh, the fun. And as was previously announced, there's going to be 80 plus new weapons and armour pieces, which should be fun to get our hands on. And as you can see here, everyone at level 90 is able to wield some pretty potent equipment there. That Ebswain has over 900 attack, which is very, very nice indeed. I'm not sure how graded that is, but I am expecting that we are going to be getting stats on items at over 1k in this DLC, so I look forward to those. Also, one of the new features is going to be the ability to uncover tales from our favourite characters' pasts. I have no idea what this means, I'll be honest with you, whether it's tied to the new quests or not, but it does seem to involve characters other than our own party members, such as Mausinger and the Black Knight, that's the boss guy that you fight towards the start of the game. But also some other characters as well. So exactly what's going to be involved there, I'm not sure. But hopefully it'll be an interesting feature, something to really sink our teeth into. We'll find out when the game comes out in just a few days' time. But I will be covering it on my channel. So please, guys, do remember to check back if you want to see exactly what's involved with the new DLC, the Lair of the Lost Lord. I'm looking forward to it myself, but please do share your thoughts in the comment section about the Ni no Kuni II DLC. Is this going to be too little too late? It has been quite a while now since the game came out, and this is really, in all honesty, the first major piece of DLC which has been released as part of the Season Pass. We have had a few bits of content up until this point, but nothing, you know, on this scale until now. So thanks for stopping by and joining me today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you soon for more Ni no Kuni II. Take care.